They won't clap for you now, they won't believe in you, support you, or even notice you. But that's your advantage. Because while they sleep, you work. While they doubt, you rise. And when you finally achieve everything you said you would, alone, they'll ask how you did it. Let them. You don't need applause, you need obsession. They say the road to greatness is paved with challenges, with moments when the world seems against you. But what they forget to mention is that sometimes you will walk that road alone. And that's when you discover who you really are. That's when your reflection stares back at you and asks, how much do you want it? There are no shortcuts, there are no excuses. There's no substitute for hard work. You wake up early, you stay late, you train when others are sleeping. And when your body screams for rest, your mind must be stronger. It's in those lonely moments that champions are made. Not when the stadium roars, not when the cameras flash, but when it's just you, your will, and your dream. You must learn to enjoy being alone, not because it's easy, but because it builds discipline. When no one's watching, that's when it counts. That's when you put in the extra hours, when you practice the shot one more time, when you run the extra mile. Alone is where the difference is made. That's where the fire starts. That's where goals are no longer dreams, they become plans. People might not believe in you. That's fine. Let them doubt. Use it. Let every dismissive word fuel you. Let every person who walks away add to your hunger. Remember, validation is a luxury you can't afford when you're chasing something bigger than yourself. You must believe before anyone else does. Your self-belief has to be unshakable, because in the end, it's not them who have to live with your regrets. It's you. There will be days when you question everything. When your legs are heavy, when your mind wants to give in, when the progress feels invisible. That's when most people stop. That's when they tell themselves it's not worth it. But you're not most people. You're here to prove to yourself that you don't need a crowd, you don't need a cheer squad, and you don't need a hand to hold. You need grit, you need obsession, you need the courage to keep going. When silence surrounds you, every goal worth achieving demands sacrifice. You'll miss parties, you'll miss comfort, you'll miss out on things that bring temporary joy, but what you gain is purpose, pride, legacy. And legacy is not built in noise, it's built in the silence of repetition. In lonely gyms, in quiet mornings, in cold evenings. When everyone else turns in, you clock in. That's the mindset. And there's the grind. People look for motivation, but motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. What you need is commitment. You need discipline. You need to show up whether you feel like it or not. Consistency, day in and day out. That's how goals are achieved. Even when the body hurts. Even when you're mentally drained. You find a way to keep moving forward inch by inch. Because no one else will do it for you. Forget waiting for the perfect moment. Forget waiting for someone to push you. The push has to come from within. Be your own competition. Be your own coach. Be your own motivation. Because the truth is, if you can achieve it alone, then no one can ever take it from you. If you earn it with your own sweat, no one can question your worth. You don't owe explanations to anyone. You owe it to yourself, and don't become the person you promised you'd be. Some people will never understand your drive. They'll say you're obsessed. Let them. Obsession is a gift. It means you care enough to suffer for something. It means you're willing to go where others won't. When you're working alone, there are no distractions, no excuses, just permission. And that kind of focus, it's unstoppable. You will get tired. You will feel alone. You will get overlooked. But you will never give up. You will fight for every inch. You will fight for every goal. Not to prove others wrong, but to prove yourself right. Because deep down, you know what you're capable of. You've known it from the beginning. Now it's time to show it, not with words, but with action. Quietly, relentlessly. The road alone is not easy, but it's honest. It shows you who you are. It forges resilience, toughness, and character. While others look for applause, you look for improvement. While they wait for the right conditions, you adapt. You don't fold under pressure. You rise. You grow. You learn to endure. You learn to lead yourself. And when the time comes, when you finally reach your goal, there will be no need to shout. The results will speak. The work will show. People will wonder how you did it. Let them wonder. They weren't there in the early mornings, in the lonely nights, in the setbacks. They didn't see the sacrifices, the moments of doubt, the hours of grind. But you did, and you kept going. That's what matters. You don't need to be loud to be great, but let your focus do the talking. Let your consistency build your legacy. While others talk, you train. While they compare, you prepare. Because greatness isn't born in comfort, it's built in solitude. Not everyone will understand your path, but that's okay. It's not theirs to understand. It's yours to walk. So don't wait for anyone to walk it with you. Don't wait for someone to lift you. You have everything you need. The discipline, the hunger, the vision. Use it. Push forward. Set your standards high and refuse to lower them for anyone. The path might be lonely, but it leads to a destination most people will never reach. That's why it's worth it. When you fall, and you will, get up without drama. No complaints, no blame, just lessons. Just adjustment. You're not here to be perfect, you're here to be better. Every mistake is a chance to improve. Every failure is fuel. Embrace it, own it, rise from it. Never let the noise distract you. Stay locked in. Keep your circle tight, your standards higher, and your vision clear. Let your ambition be louder than your fears. Let your purpose drown out your doubts. Alone doesn't mean weak, alone means focused, alone means driven, alone means free from excuses. If you can work in silence, if you can grind in solitude, if you can suffer without applause, then nothing can stop you. Because once you've proven to yourself that you can achieve your goals alone, then you've already won. You've become unstoppable, not because of what others gave you, but because of what you gave yourself. And that, more than anything, is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Not talent, not luck, but the willingness to outwork everyone in silence, alone.